Welcome all, welcome. I was just putting together the webinar for this weekend and I thought this is a great topic for a YouTube video, which is the only quality your property needs. But yeah, so it's not very high budget, is it? Look at it. It's just got out of the shower. It's a shitty PowerPoint with a shitty little drawing. So it's not very high budget, but the info is there. And if you want to attend the webinar, I'll put a link in the description. It's this Sunday. If not, I should be able to put a link. If it's in the future, then I should be able to put a link where you can rewatch it. So yeah, so one of the topics that we're covering this weekend is the only quality your investment property needs, and that is compounding capital growth. So capital growth that is compounding each year. And you would be very, very surprised at the impact that compounding growth can have. So we'll just skip right to the bottom here. So if I was to purchase an investment property this year for $500,000 and it had 10% compounding growth annually, which is what we aim for as buyers agents at my buyers agency, is to purchase investment properties that have 10% compounding growth at a minimum. For regular people, I still would think that, at least 8 is very, very, very good. You'd be very happy with that. So you purchase this investment property for $500,000. Then after 1 year, it'll be worth $550,000, and the year after that, it will be worth $605,000. Now, fast forward from the year that we purchased in 2024, 10 years, it's going to be worth 1.3 million in just 10 years' time. So what's that? 2.5x. So yeah, some crazy, crazy growth. That's the power of compounding growth. And then, so another 5 years after that, it's now worth nearly $2.1 million. So that's a retirement plan right there. And that's just one property. Imagine if you bought more and more and more and more. This is the power of compounding growth. This is what the wealthy understand that the poor don't, and the middle class. It is compounding growth. Okay. Yeah, so successful property investors buy blue chip properties. Blue chip, so just regular suburban family homes that have high capital growth that is compounding annually. The richest investors in history understand this concept very well and use it to their advantage. So not just property investors, but shares, stocks, companies, ETFs, all this. Compounding interest and compounding growth. Compounding on the last year. It's a concept that you must understand if you want to be wealthy. So capital growth is how you get rich in property, not cash flow. Hear these people say, oh, I want to get something that is going to pay me $50, $100, $150, $200 a week, whatever it is. But depending on what the interest rates are doing, that's going to differ. So right now, we're purchasing properties that are probably just maybe cutting your payments. Maybe you have to cover like $100 a week or something like that, or they're about neutral. But a couple of years ago, when interest rates were a lot lower, then they were getting $200, $250 a week in income. It's just depending on what the market is. So what you need to be aiming for is compounding capital growth, because this is how you get rich. This is how you pull out equity to then purchase again. It's compounding growth. It's not the $50 a week that you get only when the interest rates are in your favor. That's BS. Okay. Yeah, so capital growth is how you get rich, not cash flow. There is no up and coming suburb. That's BS. It's blue chip properties in not suburban areas, but family areas, family friendly areas, on good sized blocks in good locations with strong bones, so structurally sound, and that has exceptional capital growth. This is what a spectacular investment property looks like. So that's we just dipped our toe in the water in compounding capital growth, but this is what you need to be focusing on. And don't focus on the area, focus on the asset. So you need to purchase a property, that one singular property that has compounding capital growth, not an area. This is how people who don't have no experience in property, this is how they think. Oh, where's the up and coming area? No. Don't think like that. Think about the asset that you're purchasing. Who cares if it's in Timbuktu? If that asset has 10% compounding growth per year, who cares where it is? Do you understand? Compounding capital growth, guys. This is it. Okay. Promise a higher budget video coming soon.